Okay, so we have now with us Joe Mello versus Santos SAMBAJON. Race to 7. I believe this is a winner's side match. Do we know how to spell Mello? It looks like Santos lost the toss, so Joe Mello is breaking. And once again, guys, as you know, it's a race to 7 games. I'm just going to guess the spelling of his name until someone feeds me with the right information. So you guys know this guy. He is the little giant. He is Santos SAMBAJON Jr. We've streamed him. I don't know. I would have to say out of the 3,500 matches we've streamed in our what happened here? You just made an early 9? Wow, strong, sir. That's brutal. Thank you very much, Sean Damani. More miracles than Ganesh. Thank you, buddy. Wow, a cue ball buried in the pocket. It's a good thing that Santos doesn't have far to go to make this ball. And remember, these pockets are tight, so if you find our cueists in a little tight position, shooting a relatively easy shot, it's, you know, you're still going to see them falter once in a while. Something light. Like a salad or something, like chicken salad. So let me get back to this here. I gotta get these photos downloaded. By the way, if there's anybody local to the area, I'd like to let you know that Jeff Purvis is here. Jeff Purvis, he's a cue maker out of Carson City, Nevada, and he came here to do all the cue repair here. So why don't you guys come and come get your cue worked on here by Jeff. You know, also Jeff does raps and all that other stuff too. He does raps and he makes cues. Very talented cue maker. I actually intend on spending a little time with him later today. Not with you guys in the chat room, but you know, just him and me. I want to take a look at some of his cues and stuff. So. All right, so this is still Santos now. It's, is it already 2-0? She's Santos, man. What's the hurry? Huh? Oh, he did it. So, I just want to let you guys know. Santos did very well last year. I think he ended up like 5th, 6th place, didn't he? Anyway, he played very well. He ended up getting knocked out by Dennis the Menace. You know the one I'm talking about. He came in 1st place last year. Mr. Cop, yes. Sir RoboCop himself. Well, it looks like Mr. Mello is not shy about playing a tough shot or two. Hey, to Mauricio Maraquin, hello from El Salvador. Welcome back to POVPOOL. One of our first followers from 6 years ago. Wow. Santos SAMBAJON, by the way, he's no stranger to tight pockets. He lives at Hard Times Billiards in Bellflower, California, where the pockets are, well, they used to be 3 7/8 inches over there, but now they're about 4 inches. So but literally has no problem. He recently played an action match against Chris Robinson, the young Chris Robinson. Did any of you hear about that match? Anyway, he played Chris Robinson for $5,000. They played a race to 25, and Santos won. Hill, I believe, was the final score. 26-25. Pretty close. Shot on the 9. This pocket, I've seen it reject a few balls more than once. She goes. Santos is kind of doing okay right now. He's up 3-0 already. It's a race to 7. Alternate break format. All right. Let's see what's next here. The break. Santos with the monster break. Beautiful break. 2 ball goes up table to the corner pocket. And the 1 ball doesn't seem to be available. So I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing. I doubt that's what's going to happen. But if Santos is feeling frisky, he could play some sort of like 1-9 situation. Nah, that's safety all the way. A safety that he didn't quite get. So here comes Joe Mello with another chance to stake his claim. Everything moving. And where's the 9 ball going? Nowhere. Now Santos, I believe, is in his late 50s now, and he is, well, actually, he's about 58 years old now, and he has not won a world championship, but he has won a World Summit of Pool event. He won that in 2004. He has played a big number of events in the Northeast of the United States, winning just Northeast Tour stops and Northeast 9-ball Tour stops in 2002 and 3. And he's also, he migrated to California as well after playing all the Northeast events, and he has made a home for himself at Hard Times Billiards. He is a feared professional pool player who rarely plays events these days, or rarely gets action these days, because he's so feared by the local players that the only thing he ever gets time to do is practice. So he practices daily for at least 4 to 6 hours. So you don't want to mess with Santos. Santos was Efren Reyes' corner man during the IPT events. You know, he's done a lot of things in the pool world that have gone unnoticed. He played Kid Delicious on TV on ESPN. He beat Kid Delicious, and this actually almost earned him almost $100,000. So you can check out any of Santos's matches on my YouTube channel. And he's all over the place. You can check him out all over the place. He's got great matches on YouTube. So. I don't know what's going on today. Who won that game? 4-0. It's the Santos show. Santos also has gotten into a lot of action with John Schmidt, but John Schmidt has bested him more times. He's bested him more than Santos has. Santos has bested John a couple of times, but I think actually John would probably argue that I think Santos is 1 for 6 against John Schmidt or something like that. Santos has also played Oscar Dominguez in action, and that has not ended well for Santos. Let's put it that way. I have mentioned he just got into a match. He's challenged by Chris Robinson for 5,000, and Santos only won by 1 game. Chris Robinson, as you guys may know, is a junior national champion and a up-and-coming pro player. Who hails from Ventura, California. Okay, so I gotta go to this one. Because I gotta forgive me today. I'm unusually tired today. If you guys want me to wake up, you'll have to donate to POVPOOL. How about that? I'll give a shout out to Joe Throckmorton. That's one hell of a name, first of all. But anyway, Joe Throckmorton in FLA, Florida. Thanks for the lovely email. I appreciate your support, and thank you very much for your email. And thanks to all you guys out in Florida watching us on POVPOOL, Diamond Billiard, Cape Coral, 8 Ball Lounge, Hustlers in Fort Myers, Shores Bar and Grill. Thanks, Johnny Q. Well, Santos is having a good day on table 1.
So this morning at the players meeting,
yes.
Delbert, the room owner here at Family Billiards, gave the option to the players and took a vote whether they wanted alternate break or winner's break. And I'd say about 35% of the people raised their hand in vote of winner break and 65% to alternate break.
Yeah.
And although a winner break format does make it possible to see some fun runouts and continuous play by the same player.
Yeah.
You get a match like this, and I'm not saying anything bad about Joe Mello, but it doesn't.
Please don't say anything.
It really didn't matter to Santos. You know, here he is with a 5-0 lead, regardless of the alternate break.
Yeah, I don't know why. See, most people are actually gonna vote on these pockets the way they're playing. If I was an amateur, I wouldn't care about alternate break because they're not going to be breaking and running. I mean, let's face it, Santos is taking he's basically being given opportunities by Joe. But I don't think Santos would run a 7-pack on this table. In fact, I think what you're going to see is you're going to see most pros, they're going to play out to the 7 or 8. Like they're going to run out 1 or 2 racks, play to the 7 or 8, and then they're going to give up a game. So I don't see any issue with it, really. I could be. What's your opinion? Come on, chat room. What's your opinion?
There's one thing that I do like about there's these pros and cons to everything, of course.
Yeah.
With the tight pocket tables. And for us, presenting a show may not be as exciting on a tighter pocket table like this, because even the pros have a tough time.
Even the pros have a tough time. Sure. But I happen to know, I've talked to most pros, and most pros prefer the tighter pockets.
But the tighter pockets will bring out safeties more than I think a bigger pocket table. Yep. Which is interesting to see in itself.
Well, what do you actually think, Geraldine?
About what?
What do you think about the tighter pockets? You think it's it helps the game or hurts the game, or you think it makes for interesting matches? Do you enjoy the safety game? You think it makes 9-ball harder? Do you think it changes the format of what 9-ball was intended to be? I know it's a lot of questions.
I enjoy the game with the tighter pockets.
Okay.
But, and I think you may find that be the case with people who are true pool followers. But are you going to attract the casual pool player? The person who's just browsing through YouTube finding a video. They're going to look at it and be like, God, this is a horrible match.
Well, yeah, I mean, I of all people take your point. I know that situation. I've fielded comments in YouTube about it. You know? So it's actually 6-1 now, guys. Santos playing so fast that I'm losing track. So that's my excuse. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Never mind the multitasking that I'm doing in the background.
No, you guys aren't.
That's going to be ball in hand. So, I'm going to say Santos is 80% from here. Only not because of his average, more so than the confidence and willingness to close this out, at hill. Of course, that can work the other way around. He can be overconfident. And, there you go. I guess he's kind of acted too quickly.
Joe's getting up to the table with the I don't care about this match anymore attitude.
Oh, yeah. You of all people, you know that look, Not because you watch me play, but you've seen it, Yeah. And you called it, Joe's like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. He's rattled.
He is.
It's not that he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just, I don't know what's rattling it more, Santos or the table? You know?
Sure, sure. Or the stream.
Or the stream, the cameras. You know, that's another thing. Well, now here's the amazing thing about the amazing Santos. That's what I like to call him. This guy can stretch a table. You know, he's like 5'6". Like he's not a tall
No,
guy.
I think he's shorter than that.
He's like what, 5'4"? It's like 5'4", and he manages to extend his limbs for shots like that even I would need a bridge on. What's he doing here? El Banco. Oh no, that was terrible. He did I don't think that was in lieu of Santos. Wow, that scared the hell out of me, I'll tell you. Who was that? Was that Tanner? Good shot, good shot. Joe Mello makes a ball in the corner. Beautiful, that was a nice 9-ball. And you know what? That's punishing your opponent right there. Arrgh. You play careless against me, this is what I'm gonna do. I don't know if that's what Joe's voice sounds like, but that's certainly what's going on. He's like, no,
By
he's
his body
thinking
language, he's just like,
he's like, man, I'm dead. Hey, so let me just quickly. Nah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna quickly do anything. No, it's preview. It's not live. Ah! I guess it was live. Anyway, that's the West Coast Swing t-shirt. And those are the Orcollo Chohan shirts. Thanks, Big Time Threads, man. Sorry about that. Yeah. How long has that been there? How many racks was that there for? All right. Sorry about that.
that happens.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, you know. No, never mind. I'm not going to tell you nothing. What? Anyway.
We'll let you watch the last rack.
Well, you don't know if that's the last rack or
that's
not.
True.
Anyway, you probably, oh, jeez, remove the banner, Daniel. You probably want a scoreboard too. Thank you very much. Thank you. Randy Tavares, thank you, man. Awesome to hear from you on Facebook. I'll get hell on YouTube for that later, I can tell. You missed something on the shirt? Can I put it up again for 10 minutes? Yeah, I'll put it back up as soon as this rack's over, all right? I'm going to give you shirts. I think we're selling them $16. $16 for the West Coast Swing shirts. Shirts are going to be available at every venue, so you come on down to the Hard Times 9-ball, come on down to the Cole Dickson, come on down to the West Coast Challenge and the Pro 10 ball and the Tony Chohan event. We'll have shirts available for sale, $16. Brought to you by Big Time Threads. Thanks to Adam Kroll and Big Time Threads. for working with POVPOOL and with all the venues, California Billiards, Chris Swartz, Hard Times Billiards, and for featuring all of our sponsors on those banners as well. Very important stuff that this silk screener has been doing since 1993, silk screening his butt off to provide you with cool stuff. And I also have a couple specials to talk about with Big Time Threads for you. So, you know, it's a one-stop merchandise offering everything from shop banners, business cards, patches, hats, embroidery, custom cuts, sewn, sublimated jerseys, race gear, along with lanyards, keychains, other nice giveaway items for your business. So you can definitely rely on Big Time Threads. Yeah, better than it looks in the chat room asks, what's up with that small piece of square fabric they're breaking off of? Anybody in the chat room want to help out with that? It's called the break cloth. And it's nothing special. It's nothing that you buy in a store. It's really, all it is a piece of Simonis cloth. It's the same cloth that they're using to play on.
It's like the leftover scraps.
It's over. There we go. Santos takes it down. Anyway, I wanted to thank Big Time Threads once again, so let's just go ahead